shit ain't never easy, I just walk my own mile. I choose to be here, I choose to live with no fear. I choose to keep my head up, I choose to drop no tears. Times get hard and it always seems to rain, but I won't give into the drama, struggle I will never claim. I choose to love life, I don't accept no strife. Keep my faith in God, truly blessed to live this life.
So let's see what messages we have today. We're going to pull from the zodiac dice. All right, so we have Gemini, Neptune in the second house. So the second house talks about your material possessions. It talks about like the things you own, your career, what you invest your time, energy, and even your, life into. Gemini is about, it's about messages. It's about dualities. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there could be some messages coming through. With the energy of Neptune here, I feel like for a lot of you guys, there could be, this has to do with something dealing with your dreams. So you could be receiving some messages about either you're receiving messages in your dreams, or there are some messages that you're receiving via like email, text, DM, something like that. And it may be something that either you're dreaming about, aspiring about. There could be a change within your career. Okay. Congratulations if that is so. So let's see what messages we have. Oh, I closed the bag. Shit. I felt myself doing it. You know how you just do things unconsciously? I was just sealing the bag while it was on the table, and I wasn't trying to do that. All right, so let's see what affirmations we have. What affirmations do we have for the collective? All right, what affirmations do we have for the collective? Give me two more. Give me one more affirmation for the collective. If you guys would like to purchase this deck, the link is in the description. You can also check her out on IG at 1111 Affirmations. Okay, so the first one we have is self-discovery. I surrender my old self and ascend to new levels of greatness. Okay. Can't really see it because of the light. We have self-compassion here. Self-compassion. Self-compassion. I am exactly where I need to be. All that I need flows to me in perfect timing. Okay. We have self-empowerment. My actions align with what is best for me. All right, so let's see what messages we have. We're going to pull from my deck, the Tarot Wisdom deck. If you guys would like to purchase this deck, the link is in the description. Okay. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. All right. Underlying energy, 10 of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be laying down some burdens, removing some things that oppress you. For some of you guys, this have to do with work, okay? Or something that you could be laying down a like a investment that requires a lot of time, a lot of energy. Okay. 3 of Cups here. For some of you guys, this has to do with your own abundance, with your own joy. This could also be dealing with multiple people, friendships, could also be dealing with third parties. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. So some of you guys could be walking away from some sort of third party that you've invested your time, energy into. Now, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be like you could be doing multiple jobs, or you could be doing multiple things at your job. You could be walking away from that, moving toward joy for yourself, abundance for yourself. 5 Swords here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you may realize that you've made some unwise choices previously. And like I said, we don't make unwise decisions. We make decisions that lead to lessons. We learn the lesson and then we move on to our blessing. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like you're moving away from something that may have been a lesson in order for you to move toward a blessing, judgment. You're really waking up, becoming aware, and making some decisions. So some of you guys are most definitely laying down the burdens of something. I see 3 10s across my thing. Death in reverse. I feel like this is unavoidable. So there's a transformation that has happened. It's unavoidable because for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with someone that is selfish, or you could be in a space of being unhappy about something. 2 of Cups here. I feel like for some of you guys, you could have been in a relationship where someone was selfish, could be unhappy about some things. 4 of Wands here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a lot of stuck energy here. Yep. Four of Wands here with the Two of Swords. So there is some stuck energy that you're wanting to release. You're unhappy with something. You're wanting to get out of there. I feel like your Hangman here, your perspective is changing. Now, for some of you guys, you could definitely be in some sort of suspension here and realizing that it's time for you to move away from something because it is keeping you stuck. All right. So for some of you guys, 8 Pentacles, this could be like your job. You could feel like you're stuck at your job. You could be choosing to walk away from that. For others of you, if it's not your job, it's literally something that feels like work, something that feels like a job, and you could be in a space of feeling stuck in the circumstance. All right, so let's see here. Let's clarify this. Let me pull that up. I don't want them out. It ain't much, but I don't want them out. All right, so why is this 3 of Cups here? We got 8 of Pentacles here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're really wanting to invest in what brings you joy. I feel like the 2 of Cups, it could be a relationship. You could be in a space of changing the way that you feel, making a decision to allow something to end. 2 of Wands here. I feel like you maybe were at a crossroads here. 8 of Swords here. So for some of you guys, could have been in some sort of cycle. Because I got 3 8s. 8 of Pentacles here. 8 of Pentacles twice with the 8 of Swords. So I definitely feel like for some of you guys, you could have been in some sort of cycle. Could have been at a crossroads about some things. Maybe about what makes you happy, what brings joy to you. I feel like you're putting your feelings into alignment now. And you're choosing to move toward whatever is bringing you joy. I feel like for a lot of you guys, your perspective is changing about some things. So we have the Knight of Swords here. Okay. Why is this Knight of Swords here? Why is this Knight of Swords here? We have 6 of Cups here. So some of you guys are moving away from a past situation. 7 of Cups here with the 5 of Swords. I feel like there was a lot of confusion. For a lot of you guys, you may have felt conflicted or even defeated by some past energy, some past actions. I feel like there's some sort of ascension within your emotions. But with the 5 of Swords, I feel like it requires you to change the way that you've been viewing things or the way that you've been willfully acting or investing in something. So you got 5 of Swords twice. Because the 5 of Swords was on that Knight of Swords, and then we have it again here in the original layout. So why is this 5 of Swords here? We got 5 Cups. So there's definitely some changes in the way you see things, changes in the way you feel. I kind of feel like 4 of Pentacles here with the King of Pentacles, you could have been in a space of holding yourself back, and maybe you regret that. Maybe you realize that that wasn't a good decision. You could have been holding yourself back because of some investments that you made. You could have been holding yourself back based off of, especially if this is a job, you could have been holding yourself back just because you were working at a certain location and you didn't want to just up and leave, especially, uprooting your own life. But I feel like with the 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, your thoughts as well as your feelings are changed. For a lot of you guys, you want to change this regret. You don't want to be in a space of dealing with a lack of pleasure. So 4 of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles, I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, you're finding your grounding and really committing to changing your circumstance. Judgment here. If you're not the one that's doing this, there's a circumstance that's about to be changed, because death in reverse. I mean, you could be avoiding a transformation, avoiding an ending to something, but I feel like with the Judgment and the death in reverse, it's happening regardless. So I don't know if the camera, I don't know if it's going to be dragging when you guys see it. Hopefully it doesn't, but it's definitely dragging now. All right, so we got Judgment here. Why is Judgment here? Knight of Cups here. Queen of Cups here. Knight of Swords. So there's a lot of movement right there. Someone here is making a decision to nurture what they feel, really moving toward their heart's desire. Ace of Cups. It could be a new opportunity. So someone could be in a space of moving toward, and we got a lot of strong energy here with this Judgment. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, someone is making a decision to kind of move toward what it is that they desire, what they want. I feel like someone is taking some sort of willful action. Now, again, I got the Knight of Swords, and I picked up messages as well in the dice. So for some of you guys, there could be some messages coming in. Someone could have made a decision about something, and their decision is coming through message. So like I said, you could look out for, text messages, emails. I feel like there's a message coming in. And it's an unavoidable change because someone is unhappy. So the circumstances are changing for them. So we have the Death in reverse. Why is Death card in reverse? We got 5 Wands here. So I feel like the reason why someone is trying to avoid, I feel like someone's trying to avoid a transformation or avoid an ending, but it's creating conflict here. 6 wands under here, maybe out of pride. But with the 10 of cups here and the 6 of pentacles, I feel like I feel like for someone is in the space of trying to keep, I don't know if this is keeping a family situation balanced. Maybe this unavoidable end is because someone was conflicted about making adjustments within a family situation or making adjustments within their family. But with the 6 of wands here, I feel like there's definitely some movement forward. I feel like with these 2 6s here, there are some balance that is being made. And yesterday we had divine balance. So I definitely feel like there's some balance being made by releasing some sort of burden, whether it's voluntary or involuntary, because sometimes the death card in reverse is an involuntary ending. It could also be a rebirth. But for every birth, there has to be a death. So something has to die in order for something to be reborn. So we have the 9 of cups in reverse. Knight of wands, 8 of cups here, 7 of wands. So I feel like with this, yeah, someone is unhappy. I definitely said that. 9 of cups upright is happiness. So someone may have been avoiding their own happiness. 4 of cups here, very much in the space of dealing with some sort of, I don't know if this is depression or this is just discontentment within their own emotions. But Knight of wands, 8 of cups, 7 of wands, someone has a desire to walk away from something, but they may be resisting that. I feel like someone may be doing this. Someone may be not. So I feel like maybe I don't know if I'm looking at this in 2 different ways. Like someone's making a decision. Someone's changing the way they feel, making a decision, taking action, and there's an unavoidable change here. I feel like someone was in a space of trying to avoid this ending or avoid this change, but it may have been out of selfishness. So 2 of cups here, this could be dealing with, for some of you guys, it could be dealing with a relationship. For others of you, it could be dealing with a job, okay? So why is this 2 of, and if it's dealing with a job, you may have avoided leaving because maybe you make good money. Maybe you don't want to leave your job, even though you may not be happy. You may not want to leave because you make pretty good money. Or this is like a relationship and someone is burdened by the investment, by having to invest in the relationship. So someone could be choosing to leave and the other party could be in a space of trying to avoid this from happening. Why is this 2 of cups here? 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 We got Queen of Wands here. We got 7 of Swords here. Queen of Swords. So somebody's lying. 7 of Swords here. Queen of Swords is a lie. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's this new Ace of Pentacles here. There's this new life here that someone is choosing to be in alignment with. But I feel like with the Queen of Wands here and the Queen of Swords, someone may be in a space of confidently lying about some things, or could be in a space of really needing to nurture their own desires and nurture what they know. But I feel like someone knows here something about some sort of deception. So there's some sort of lie or some sort of deception that someone is aware of. And I feel like someone is in a space of really choosing to escape. Someone's choosing to escape a relationship here or escape some sort of partnership. Not just because I say relationship. 2 of Cups is a relationship. It's a romantic relationship. It could be a familiar relationship. It could be a partnership. But someone's choosing to escape it. Someone's choosing to move away from it. And I feel like because there has been some sort of lies. Queen of Swords, 7 of Swords is lies. And that is Queen of Swords. If she's lying, she's confidently lying. Because she's like, you know, you're not going to catch me in my lie anyway. So we have the 4 of Wands here, 2 of Swords. I feel like there's some plans that are blocking someone from being able to move forward. And I feel like there is this sort of suspension because of that. So I do feel like someone's working on putting it into some burdens, but there's some suspension. Someone has lied. There's some lies here. So we have the 4 of Wands energy here. We got Ace of Wands. I feel like for a lot of you guys, someone is planning to move toward or take action on a new opportunity, maybe even go toward a new life for themselves. And it may require severing some sort of connection, 3 of Swords here, and gaining their independence, 9 of Pentacles, King of Cups here. And someone feels like it's time for them to kind of put this in motion to stabilize these plans. But there's a blockage here. The blockage may be that someone needs to change their way of thinking, change their perspective. The blockage could also be someone's kind of unwilling to make a change. Why is this 2 of Swords here? So we got Ace of Swords here. The blockage for some of you guys, or what could bring peace What could unblock this is the truth. So I feel like for some of you guys, there's a blockage that is preventing someone from moving forward. And whoever is standing in the way is aware of the blockage, and they're willfully or confidently being deceptive in some way, shape, or form. They may not be outright lying, but they may be, you know, being deceptive, manipulative. The truth is what unblocks this. The truth is what moves this situation out of suspension. Whether it be truth as in someone just speaking or expressing what is true within them, what they truly feel. Ace of Swords here, Two of Swords. I feel like someone does have clarity about what this blockage is. And I feel like that is what is creating the burden here. So 9 Wands, someone is going to find the strength to overcome this Two of Swords, this blockage here. And I feel like the truth is what's going to set someone free now. There is some messages that are coming in. I don't know if this is, I feel like this is, it could be good. I really feel like it could be good, or it could be iffy. I kind of feel like someone is trying to avoid having a full transformation of something within their life, which is why there has been this sort of blockage or this sort of stalemate here. I still feel like with the Hangman as the outcome, there could be some sort of suspension. Why is this Hangman here? 6 Wands here. And it may be out of pride. 9 Cups here. 3 of Pentacles here. But I feel like someone is moving toward, someone is putting something in motion and moving towards something that brings true abundance for them, happiness for them. 2 of Wands here. I definitely feel like someone has been at a crossroads, could still be at a crossroads about some things, but I feel like there is some movement. You got a lot of 6s here, so there's definitely balance. But I feel like for some of you guys, there's something that needs to be, there's some enlightenment that needs to happen. Judgment is about awakening, having an awareness, and you also got the Hangman here. And those were the 2 major energies in this reading, along with the Death card. So I feel like there's this unavoidable transformation, and someone is becoming aware that something literally has to, and it may be something that someone does not want to put an end to or walk away from. Say for instance, like I said, it's a job. You may have some benefits from your job that you don't want to let go of, but in order for you to do whatever it is that you truly want to do or, you know, need to do on your path, you may have to walk away from your job. And that may be something that is oppressive to you or challenging to you. Say for instance, if this is a relationship, you may have tried to salvage a relationship based off the circumstances or based off the fact that you didn't want to be, you know, the bad guy. But you're becoming aware that this is an unavoidable transformation. It's an unavoidable ending here. I feel like someone is very much in the space of going through some sort of self-sacrifice at the moment. But I feel like that is being worked out on a divine level. So let's see what guidance we have. What guidance do we have? Okay, it's too many. Give me 3 cards of guidance for the collective moving forward. I'm trying to tell you, life cycle, new beginning, enlightenment. It's literally what I just said. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're becoming more aware that whatever this ending is unavoidable, because there's a new beginning that is happening. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, in order for you to move forward toward where you're meant to be, there has to be some sort of ending to what was. And I do feel like that is, I don't know, for some of you guys, I feel like it's challenging. But at this moment, it's necessary. This is all I have. Until next time.